Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Chantel Renee if you are new, and if you're a returning subscriber, hey y'all, welcome back to another video. My son in the background. Y'all, it is currently 11:19. I actually just got back from doing a block. I did a 7 to 11 o'clock block. And we got done, what was it? What time was it when we got done?
9.
It was like 9:30. Yeah, 9:30, almost 10 o'clock, and we had got done with the block. We did stop by 2 stores. We stopped by Dollar General. I actually went by 2 Dollar Generals. I was trying to do this coupon deal on some toilet paper and paper towels, but y'all, it's too much work. Like, I went to one store, they didn't have what I needed. I went to another store, they had 2 of the things I needed, but didn't have the other. I said, just forget it. I'm probably just going to end up going to Sam's Club or something like that to get my paper towels and toilet paper. That's typically where I go, and it'll last me for a month. But I figured I was going to do that to try to save some money, but I don't have time for the headache.
My bad.
Couponing is a lot, and I just don't have the patience for it. So we're back home. I do have another block at 2 o'clock. I doubt I'm going to film it, but just to let y'all know, I do have another block at 2. It's 11:21. I'm about to go ahead and start making breakfast so we can have something to eat before we got to leave out again.
Clock it.
What I decide I'm going to cook is, we got some pancakes. We have some turkey bacon.
Pork.
We have some eggs. And that's all we're gonna cook. Got some syrup. I think tomorrow, because I don't have a block for in the morning tomorrow, I'm hoping I can grab another block for tomorrow morning, because I have some stuff I have to pay this week. But if I can't, I'm not gonna worry about it. I have a block at 2 to 6 tomorrow. Really hope I can grab something in the morning, but I tried to grab 2 when I was out there doing my other block, but someone grabbed it before I could. So I'm not gonna really worry about it. But we're just gonna keep it moving. But yeah, I'm about to go ahead and start cooking breakfast, y'all. We did go to Dollar Tree. We really didn't get a whole lot. The kids just got some snacks, pretty much. This is my son's stuff. I think I had got like something quick for me to eat because I was starving, y'all. I got up and drank my coffee and I didn't make anything at all to eat. So I just got some of this orange soda. Fruit punch soda. The kids picked that out. So yeah, let me go ahead and start dinner. Let me go ahead and start breakfast. Hey y'all, so I've started cooking. I have the eggs right here, pancakes over here, and then I decided to put the bacon in the air fryer. I just cooked 2 bacons each. It's 3 of us here. My daughter is still with her dad. I just got the boys. So I just decided to cook 2 bacons each because the type of bacon I get is like a thicker cut turkey bacon. I don't like the other kind, the cheap thin kind, and they don't give you a lot of slices. So I wanted to make sure I had some bacon left for tomorrow because I may end up cooking breakfast tomorrow since I don't have a block as of right now tomorrow in the morning. So I may end up cooking some breakfast. I might make potatoes tomorrow, some fried potatoes. I love cooking that, and it's filling too, so it'll keep you full for a while. Oops, I didn't try to flip this pancake and it was not ready.
He burnt stuff.
Let me wait. All right, so what I'm gonna do now that I'm cooking, I did tell the boys that they can have slushies. They decided to do the orange, so I'm gonna come over here in the slushie machine and I'm gonna go ahead and pour this in here so they can have slushies. So that's what I'm about to do now. So I am finally done with breakfast. We got the bacon right here. I cook in the air fryer. We got some pancakes. We have eggs. And then over here, we have the slushies. It's not ready just yet, so they're not going to be able to eat it with their food. So yeah, the slushies aren't ready yet, so they're going to have to probably eat that later and just drink regular drink with their breakfast. So I'm gonna go ahead and make everybody their plates. It is currently 12:02. We have about an hour and 30 minutes before we have to leave and head to my 2 o'clock block. So. All right, y'all, I am done with my breakfast. It was really good. It is currently 12:22. Khalifa, he ate everything but his pancakes, and Cameron said he wasn't hungry, so his plate is right here. I'm not throwing it out. I'm gonna wrap it up in some Reynolds wrap, and I'm gonna wrap Khalifa's pancakes in Reynolds wrap. And if they get hungry later, or when we come back, they can eat on that. Because we're not wasting no food over here. Food is too expensive. But y'all, the slushies are done, so I'm gonna go ahead and get some cups. I'm gonna make their slushies, y'all. I got about an hour, and then we gotta leave. So I'm hoping, you know, I can take like a quick 30-minute nap before we go, because I'm a little tired, and I don't know what I was thinking eating all this food before I gotta go work again. But it is what it is. Let me go ahead and get their cups and make them some slushies.
Is this clean?
Yeah. It's okay, y'all. It's not but frozen orange soda, but I think Khalifa said we had made some raspberry lemonade slushies last time. He said he really liked that. But I decided to do something different. So we did the orange. It's very thick. I think because I had the temperature up high. Yeah. And you got popsicle and slushy. You need to clean this mess up. He made a mess on the floor.
Popsicle and slushy.
I mean lollipop and slushy.
Ma, cut him out the bed.
I'm gonna cut it out. Yeah, so yep, there go our slushy. Now Cameron has to, he weighs some slushies on the pole. He's gonna get up. I have to go ahead and put some warm water in here. I think it's hot water. I gotta look at the instructions again. I believe it's hot water in here and clean it out since we're done. And I'm gonna do that before. I don't wanna wait. I'm gonna go ahead and do it. But yeah, y'all. Y'all, I really need this coffee. I am so tired. I'm exhausted. I am so exhausted, y'all. I think the last time I picked up the camera, I was at home. I had made the kids, we had made some breakfast, and I made some slushies. And I didn't bring y'all along with me to do this block, but I had a block from 2 to 6 today, and baby, it wore me out. It started raining towards the end of my block, and I had almost 50 packages for a 4-hour block, and it was a lot. It was a lot, like, and I think it's because of the deals and stuff they have going on. They have a lot more packages, but it took me pretty much the whole time to finish up my block, y'all. And I had ended up getting gas, but I got that before I started my block. And yeah, it took me pretty much my whole block to finish, my whole time to finish up my block. It was like, I was like 15 minutes before 6. But I'm home now, and I was actually, as I was doing my blocks, I was getting notifications about future blocks and stuff like that. And I was originally trying to find a block for tomorrow, which is Sunday. I was originally trying to find a block for tomorrow, a morning block, because I do have a 2 o'clock block tomorrow, 2 to 6, same time as today. I was hoping to find something like at 6 o'clock like I did this morning, or 7. I didn't do a 6 o'clock. I thought I was going to do a 6 o'clock, but it ended up being a 7. I can find like a 6, 7, 8 o'clock block, I was hoping I could grab some, and some did come up, but I wasn't quick enough, and it was kind of hard for me to be able to grab a block when I'm in the middle of trying to complete deliveries. But someone else ended up grabbing the block, so I didn't end up getting anything. So I am happy that I don't have a block tomorrow. I was kind of disappointed because I'm always about my money. You know, everything's so expensive. I got to make sure these bills get paid. And if I got to work, I'm going to work. If I got to do 2-3 jobs, I'm going to do 2-3 jobs to make sure me and my kids are good and we got a roof over their head and I'm able to provide for them, because y'all already know that I am the sole provider for all of my kids. All 3 of my kids. My oldest child, she is grown and she don't even stay here anymore. She moved out, and she's kind of doing her own little thing. So I still have my 3 younger kids. I'm the sole provider. I pretty much do everything myself. And sometimes I have to work 2 jobs. Sometimes if I have to grab another, I'll do what I got to do to make sure my kids are good. I'm going to chill, to be honest, the rest of the day. 6:56 is the time right now. I do have to make some groceries. I'm not going to go shopping in a store, y'all. I don't feel like it. So I will probably end up doing a pickup order on my phone to have it be picked up in the morning. It's most likely what I probably end up doing. I'll probably end up doing that tonight. Oh yeah, so another thing that I've been doing now that I'm just sitting here chatting with y'all, I have really been looking at apartments near me, houses too. Just because if y'all don't know, it hasn't been 2 years I've been here yet. In May of 2027 will be 2 years that I have been here. And y'all, I am possibly looking to move. Not that the neighborhood's bad, which it's not. I did have a few hiccups here and there with my son and a couple boys out here, but hopefully I've resolved that situation. I'm not sure, but we'll see as time goes. I haven't had any issues since I talked to both of their parents. But for the most part, it's been pretty chill. The issue that I'm having is I need one more room. I need 4 bedrooms, y'all. I mean, I need 4 bedrooms, but I'm also trying to be smart about it. I don't want to get a 4 bedroom and I can't afford it. And that's kind of the struggle. I'm pretty sure it's not just where I'm at. It's probably a little bit of everywhere, that it's really, really hard trying to find homes that's affordable. And I know where I live at, it's not a lot of apartments that offer 4 bedrooms. So it's like I may have to end up getting like a house. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't really want the house. I don't want the responsibility of the house. I know with the house, you have to pay water, you have to possibly pay gas. Apartments, you can pay gas too, depending on how they have things set up. Electricity, you have to keep up with the maintenance of the yard and stuff like that. I'll be honest, I don't want to deal with that. But it would be better. It'll be convenient as far as the kids to be able to have their own space and not be connected to other people. But I don't know, y'all. But y'all, I wouldn't be able to move right now anyways, because I literally just signed my lease a few months ago. So I will have to wait until it's time for me to renew my new lease, which is not going to be until 2027, to even think about even moving. But I still wanted to see what was out there. Even if I had like a 3 bedroom and they had like a flex room that's not technically a room, or if they had like a living room and a den, I think that's what it's like, a living room and a den, and how one of the rooms are made, you could technically convert that into a room. If I can find something like that, that would be great. And the reason why I'm saying is because, as y'all don't know, my daughter, she has her own room. I have my room. My boys are the ones that share rooms, and that's the issue that I'm having. My 2 boys are different. They are different, and they don't really get along. My oldest son, Cameron, he's a little bit more on the messy side, kind of careless, don't really like to clean up behind himself. And he likes to pick a lot. and he just do a whole lot, right? And then my youngest son, he's kind of like the opposite, right? You know, and it's really hard to try to get them to be on the same page in the room. And their room is very, very small, so you can't even like spread them out. You can't even say, hey, you go over, your side is over here, and y'all have like enough gap. It's because the room is very, very small, y'all. My youngest son is refusing to sleep in his room, and he's with me. And I'm gonna be honest, I kind of want my own space back. I deal with a lot. I'm always working. I'm dealing with the kids all the time. I'm having to deal with, you know, behavior issues and things like that. And sometimes I want to be able to have my little quiet place, where it's like I can kind of escape from, not my children. I guess that kind of sounds bad. Like I want to escape from my children. Not to say that like in a negative way, but I kind of would like to be able to, when I'm feeling overwhelmed or stressed out, to be able to get away where it's quiet and it's like my little personal space. That was what my room was. But now that my son is always in there with me, it's kind of, you know, he's bringing his stuff in my room and his toys and all this stuff. So it just makes it difficult for me. So and like I said, it's really, really hard to be able to find a 4-bedroom apartment. That's what I would prefer. Not a garden style apartment, but a townhouse. I would not move into a regular apartment because my kids are just, they're a little too much for like a regular apartment to have someone either living under us or above us. I can't do that. So I don't know. I've just been looking to see what's out there. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to move. I don't know. We are in a really bad, our economy is not really good right now for a lot of people, and it would be probably smart to just kind of stay put just because everything is so expensive. But if I can find something around what I'm paying now, or even if I have to pay a little bit more, if it doesn't go over a certain amount, I will be okay. You know, with me, it doesn't even have to be like, I'm not picky. I don't need stainless steel appliances. I don't need the most upgraded kitchen, most updated house or apartment. I don't really care about stuff like that. I care about the space. You know what I'm saying? Even if it has them ugly oak cabinets and white appliances, it does not matter to me. As long as it work, I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? As long as it work, if something break down, maintenance is on point and it fixes it and it doesn't look like the house is gonna fall apart, I'm cool. Like my last apartment was not updated and I was fine with that. But yeah, if it's meant for me, it'll work out and things would just fall in place. If not, then I have to just deal with what I'm dealing with and keep it moving. But yeah, just wanted to chat with y'all real quick. I'm gonna go ahead and finish drinking my coffee. And I'm gonna relax, probably browse on my phone a little bit, and I'm gonna pick up my camera in a little bit, y'all. Like I said, I just got here and I just wanna relax for a moment because that block wore me out. So I'm gonna talk to y'all in a little while.